What's up, guys? It's your boy Sawan Belcher. Today I want to talk about short-term rentals again, okay? Right now I'm absolutely killing it with 1 bedroom, 1 bath short-term rentals. I mean 3xing the normal amount that I would make on my long-term rentals and my short-term rentals. And one thing that I'm doing right now is I'm actually renting some of my rental houses to other people who want to start their short-term rental business versus me making more money myself. Okay, now I want to talk about why landlords actually do that so you can understand. So when you're talking to those landlords to rent from them, you can bring up the benefits of you operating the business versus them, so that way you can get the lease that you need so you can arbitrage your next short-term rental. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Hope you all are having an amazing week. Okay, I got 2 deals on the contract last week. You know, my attorney got 4 deals for me right now. I'm so ready for the next closing. I closed a subject 2 deal. I closed a subject 2 deal 2 weeks ago. Let the seller stay there. I'm just having a really good time in real estate right now. If you guys are having a really good time in real estate right now, if you've done your first deal, okay, go ahead and put a 1 in the comments so that way I can see, you know, who we're talking to. If you guys haven't closed a deal in real estate right now, put a 2 so that way I can know, you know, how to help you guys the best with these kind of videos. So my name is Sawan Belcher. I'm a full-time real estate investor. You know, I've done a bunch of wholesale transactions. I've done a bunch of fix and flips. I got 2 hit in the market this month, so this is gonna be awesome. Be awesome next month. I got over 50 rentals right now that I rent out in some way, some form or fashion, either in a group home fashion or to Section 8 tenants, to private pay tenants, and some long-term rentals. Okay, and then I'll also do a bunch of refinances where I get paid those tax-free income checks. Okay, so if you want to get into real estate and you want to learn more about real estate, definitely subscribe and like the channel. Today we're going to talk about why landlords like myself, okay, when we already operate Airbnbs, why don't we make all of them Airbnbs and make more money on all of them? Okay, because some people will say, well, Sawan, why do you want to rent me this property so I can start a short-term business? Well, reason number 1 is because honestly, it's a lot of work. You know, it takes up way more time, okay, than I have time for to do on 50 houses. And I honestly don't have the system to make that work right now. So, you know, so time-wise, that's not gonna work for everybody. Now, number 2 is the money that I get to buy properties, okay, typically covers the purchase and covers the rehab. Now, at that point, when the money that I get, or the loan that I get covers the purchase and the rehab, technically I'm in that deal for 0 money. But in short-term rental business, we still have one major thing else to pay for after the purchase of the property and the rehab. That's the furniture, okay? That's the furniture. That's another $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 right there. So for me, okay, to bring the extra money to make this deal pay me on the front, I'll take that. Okay, I'd much rather get paid to buy real estate than have to bring money, you know, to the table to own real estate. So sometimes I just want to get my check, you know, and I'll leave that to somebody else. Now, number 3 is it makes it so much easier for me to refinance. Okay, most investors are using some kind of debt service coverage ratio loan, so DSCR loans, which means that there's a lease in place where somebody else is responsible for paying me, okay? So I don't have to actually come out of my personal pocket and pay for the mortgage. There's a lease already in place that somebody pays me, and that rent covers the mortgage plus 0.25. Example, the mortgage is $1,000 and there's a tenant in it that's paying $1,250. The bank says, okay, great. This guy can get approved for this loan simply because he collects enough rent to cover the mortgage and then some. So if I don't have a lease in place, right, and I put furniture in a house, even though I make more money in the bank eyes, now they're looking at you personally versus looking at you like a business. You know, now they're worried about debt to income. Now they're worried about credit, right? And I like to do no money down, right? No money down, no credit kind of deals. So I need a lease in place. So for you can benefit by coming to a landlord and saying, hey, Mr. Landlord, it's gonna be a lease between me and you, right? I'm gonna run my short-term rental business. I'm gonna run my traveling nurse business. I'm gonna run my refugee housing business. out of your property, and I'm gonna guarantee you consistent rents because I'm running a business. Now that's the next benefit, that you bring to landlords. When we rent to you as a business, if you use the house to make money, then you always need the house. And that house causes you to make money. Now, if I rent to a standard tenant that just has to live there, they don't make any money from this house. This house actually takes away money out of their pocket, so they're less likely to pay. Just like the bank. Just like how the bank wants me to have a tenant in it, I want to have a tenant in it because it's more secure. And I specifically want to have a business tenant in it because it's way more secure. Now, the good thing about a business as well is they want to uphold a reputation. They want to look good out here on these streets. So most of the time, you're going to have a big benefit for me because you're going to keep it clean. In an Airbnb and a short-term rental, it has to be super clean. Otherwise, you're gonna get bad reviews. You gotta have some nice pictures up. You just have to have it looking really nice and smelling really good. Versus a tenant that wants to stay there for 10 years, they don't really have to look that good. They can do it really bad and create some bad smells. And so for a landlord who just rehab the whole property, that's a huge benefit for me to find people like you who want to start short-term rental businesses. So speaking of that, right now, I'm remodeling 3 rental properties that I'm specifically remodeling them for short-term rentals. Like, I'm making sure functionality-wise, a stackable can fit in a good spot that doesn't take away from the space for a short-term rental guest. If it's a 1-bedroom, I'm making sure we take out the tub and we put tile all the way up to the ceiling in the whole shower, because somebody here, on vacation doesn't want to sit in a tub. They want to take a shower. I'm renovating 3 houses specifically for short-term rental businesses. And so if you'd like to start yours and you're in the Greensboro Triad area of North Carolina, definitely drop a comment below because I'll be interested in renting to you and helping you start your own short-term rental business, okay? So don't go out and sleep today. Get to work, okay? I did put out another video about how you can start a short-term rental business, and I'm gonna link it right here just in case you guys want to get to the money in 2022. Okay, have an amazing day, people. Peace.